Wanted to quickly show you guys how to protect your wellhead against freeze damage. Every year, especially with the recent hard freezes we've had here in Texas, we've had customers call up with all sorts of freeze damage, even to their house water being without house water. It can cost hundreds of dollars, in some cases even thousands of dollars. A little protection goes a long way to save you money in the long run. So we're gonna look at this well here. We're gonna go ahead and protect this well. What we recommend first is to start with heat tape. Right here is a little temperature gauge. When it gets to about freezing temperatures, it's gonna go ahead and kick on this heat tape. Keep your pipe nice and warm. Now you're gonna wanna install it correctly, because if you don't, you're actually risking overheating the pipe, which you don't wanna do either. So we would go ahead and add heat tape to this pipe, protect that with some insulation. Here you can see right here, there's an opening to the well house itself. We're probably gonna wanna add some spray foam insulation here. Keep that pump house nice and warm. And then after you add the heat tape, you're gonna wanna put a insulation bag over it. This is a 7-layer insulation bag. Between these two protective ways to keep your pipe nice and warm, you should do a pretty good job when it comes wintertime protecting your well house. Now, if you have an irrigation well, you might as well just go ahead and shut that off. Turn it off at the breaker, drain it at a hose bib. If you don't have a hose bib, kick on your irrigation a little bit, get all that water out of the pipes. If you have house water, make sure you keep a faucet running at all times. Keep water flowing through there. The water's coming out of the ground. It's gonna be warmer down hole than it is above ground. Just that flow of water that's a little bit warmer down hole is gonna help protect your pipes against freezing. We'd love to do this for you. We offer a service to actually winterize and protect your well by a certified technician coming to install it. So if we can help you, let us know. So Jeremy and Josiah are here doing an installation of the heat tape. Now, 2 quick tips, things homeowners try that are not effective against preventing freeze damage. One is heat lamps. Heat lamps are not that effective in preventing freezing pipes. A second one is using typical home insulation. If that gets wet, it's going to be contracting and losing a lot of its R value and insulation ability. So those are 2 things we do not recommend. This is the correct way to insulate your wellhead against freeze damage.
I'll add that with heat lamps often, if you use too large of a heat lamp, you can actually melt your plumbing. And a lot of our winter calls can actually be calls where someone has put a heat lamp on it and it's melted the pipe or the casing to the actual well here, and it's actually caused the well pump to fall into the well. And we have to try to recover the well pump.
Go ahead.
So what we'll use is just a little bit of electrical tape just to hold the heat tape onto the plumbing. And then we'll grab our pipe foam insulation here.